The unhealthiest restaurant in America. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, people are out there are quite unhealthy in America, and this is playing into that. Let's see how much it does. From my understanding, statistics right now are 70% of the population is overweight, even more perhaps. That's really crazy. When you go on the streets, 2 out of 3 people are fat. That's not good.
When John Basso first opened the Heart Attack Grill, he had no idea that serving the world's
Heart Attack Grill. What is that name? First of all, for a restaurant. Literally, it sounds unhealthy.
unhealthiest menu would come with so much controversy, countless lawsuits,
I
and
mean, it's called a Heart Attack Grill, bro. He hopes for you to die there.
an avalanche of bad press, and multiple heart attacks on the premises.
I mean, it's called the Heart Attack Grill, bro. It's keeping its namesake, okay?
Prior to opening the Heart Attack Grill in 2005,
Ensuring that the fat and calorie content of remains as high as possible. Let's go.
Basso owned 3 different exercise gyms over a 12-year period, where he'd advise clients on their dietary and exercise needs, as well as on techniques of caloric reduction. However, he felt this was an untruthful line of work, stating,
Let's go. Let's go. He would join. He was a previously he was a Jedi working with the Force. Now he's a Sith Lord working against it, using it for the benefit of himself.
"It's disgusting because you're promising people things that are outside their genetic possibility. Instead of being a slimy, crooked, dishonest peddler of health and fitness services, I would actually launch a hamburger concept that would be absolutely honest.
Very honest indeed. They will tell people, you know what, guys, we're here to make you fat. We're here to make you unhealthy. And hey, if you like it, you like it.
And that's the only guiding principle.
Hey, this is bad for you, and it's gonna kill you.
The first
But hey, if you want it, go for
Heart
it.
Attack Grill in Arizona featured a front door sign reading, "Caution,
This establishment is bad for your health." Bro, that's a nice way to market your place. He's literally saying people, telling people don't come, and they still keep going. He's as truthful as it is. His food has the most calories there is, and people are like, yeah, you know what, fuck that.
this establishment is bad for your health," before they'd later add cash only because you might die before the check
Sad that people still kept going, you know.
clears. Inside, they'd proudly display the catchphrase "taste worth dying for."
I mean,
However, the most insane
It's
piece
on
of
the
signage
nose,
was
that's
without
for
a doubt
sure.
this reading, "Anyone over 350 pounds eats for free."
bro, that's crazy, bro. 350 pounds. I'm not sure how many that is that in kilograms. I'm sorry, we're using the common sense metric here, okay? Kilograms. 160 kilograms. That's a bit much. That's crazy.
Free all day, every day, unlimited, with the only rules being no taking food to go, no sharing with others, and does not include beverages.
No, the beverages, bro. What the fuck? You need the beverages to go alongside your food. That's sad. Regardless, bro. Free food, though? Free food? Bro, he literally incentivizes people to be fat in his establishment. Fuck.
Although this wasn't the only unlimited service offered by the restaurant.
Instead of a
Bro, look at this guy, man.
salad bar, there's an all
You know you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
you can
soon.
eat flatliner fries bar.
To serve the free meals, Basso took a tip from Hooters by hiring a bunch of sexy nurses.
Let's go. Fat people, sexy girls. What else do you need?
With a theme of honesty also extending into the job application process, with questions such as whether the applicant has an innie or outie belly button, who would they have a hot one-night stand with, their opinion on certain conspiracy theories, and a comment stating no one gives a damn about your academic achievements, but if you want to bore us with them, go right ahead.
Okay. I mean, it's a goddamn restaurant. Nobody cares about the academic achievements, for sure. I made a mistake once in my waitering job to give them the CV that I would give them for a, internship and so on. They didn't look into it for less than 5 seconds. They were like, oh, that's a nice CV. By the way, Throw it to the trash. Here's how we do our job here.
As the head of the restaurant, John spends every day dressed as a doctor, stating, "We promote nicotine, alcohol, caffeine, fat, cholesterol."
He's the doctor of death. He promotes the unhealthy. He's the anti-doctor.
Sodium, all the building blocks of a quality, healthy, good time.
Yeah, for sure.
With these insane statements leading to his first appearance on a local news station.
There is a restaurant in Tempe where the food is so rich they call their big burger the Quadruple Bypass. Not everybody thinks that's funny, least of all the Arizona Board of Nursing.
The news story then stated that the American Nursing Board had received 5 or 6 complaints about them calling their waitresses nurses. However, 5 or 6 complaints was a small price to pay, given the story was basically free advertising.
All right, so if you want to bypass, of course, the good kind, now you know where to go. It's called the Heart Attack Grill.
This then turned into further news coverage where John explained the other ways in which the restaurant might kill you.
We don't do Diet Coke. We don't do light beer.
Diet Coke is overrated, by the way. Do you think about how much bullshit they put into the Diet Coke to make it have the same taste as the normal Coke? Okay, I'm sorry, Diet Coke overrated. Just go for the normal Coke, better taste, and it's literally almost like you, in terms of health. Like, if you want to be healthy, don't drink Coke in the first place, okay?
We don't even provide lettuce on our burgers.
With the unique approach beating all of their competitors.
John, this is creating a firestorm. I have a feeling this is just what you wanted.
Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy the publicity. It definitely does pack the seats in the restaurant. We've been so lucky as of recently, our web traffic exceeds McDonald's.com.
No way. Those guys are crazy, bro. Their marketing is really good, man. This guy thought about it all. Hey, if some people might die at this restaurant, small price to pay.
After noticing that media stories help the business grow, that attempt to set the Guinness World Record for the world's unhealthiest burger, achieving such with
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
the 9,982 calorie
Quadruple bypass burger packing 9,000 calories. I made recently a video about the double down from KFC that had 1,600 calories. This is like 6 times more than that. Just for reference, a normal person would have enough caloric intake for a normal person will be around 2,000 to 3,000 calories. This is 3 times the amount. This is crazy. How big is this burger for real?
Quadruple Bypass Burger, although this gluttonous piece of food will be served with a side of tragedy.
How can you eat that? This is like cartoonishly big, like in Tom and Jerry's when they eat it and they make the whole neck become big.
Heart Attack Grill had introduced a spokesperson named Blair River, who at 6'8", 570 pounds appeared in all of the restaurant's ads.
I'm up another few inches. Who needs these old pants? I could eat for free.
Bro, he eats for free. And that's a good point.
The 2011 news report, Blair talked about feeling incredibly healthy.
This is good.
570 pounds. Okay, that's probably about more than 200 kilos. He's like 250.
Stuff. Everyone should be modern size like
Nah, I don't think so, man.
myself.
However, he passed away before the interview even.
2011. So how many years did he live? Not many. Not many.
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29.
29. This guy doesn't even look like having 29. He looks like a 40-year-old man. Holy shit.
His family says the cause of death was pneumonia.
Even in death,
Yes, that was caused of pneumonia. That was caused by the fact that he was so fucking fat that it will exacerbate the symptom, which will lead to lethal sickness.
the Heart Attack Grill maintained
The thing about being fat, it doesn't kill you, but it makes sickness that you would gather 10 times more lethal. So it increases the chances of your vulnerability to sickness. I mean, think about it. Think about how many old people you know that are extremely fat around you that are still alive. You don't see that much.
their brutally honest
Why you think that is?
branding.
Had he have been thinner, he most probably would have survived that pneumonia.
For sure. For sure. Well, the thing is, I appreciate the honesty. You know, he doesn't go around and bullshit. He's like, oh yeah, the pneumonia, it was the cause, not our burgers. Okay, he just goes, puts it around and says, if you were not fat, bro, you wouldn't have died. And guess what? He's 100% on the money there.
You glorifying obesity, which obviously
He just puts it the way it is. He puts his dick on the table and he says, there you go. Yeah, I do that.
kills.
Absolutely.
With Basso
Nice. Hey, at least we appreciate a bit of honesty.
taking this even further in a different interview.
If they do die here, I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business.
Awesome. Bro, this guy, he's going a bit dark mode right now. What the fuck?
I'll say it again. Death is great for business at the Heart Attack Grill.
I mean, it's called the Heart Attack Grill. You need to have a few deaths in there.
Although the media's goal of discrediting the founder only did the opposite. It's actually
Yeah, they don't realize they're panning the fans. They're making it stronger. They give him strength.
refreshing to see someone so painfully honest. The owner is great. He makes no apologies, nor should he. You can't blame him for people doing this to themselves.
Yep. It's not like he puts the burger in their mouth. They take that burger and eat it. He literally tells them, bro, these are the unhealthiest burgers out there. Do what you want. I'm not your parent. And guess what? They're doing what they want. And who would have thought that leads to them dying early?
It's impossible to hate this guy because he's being 100% honest.
For real.
In a different interview, Basso showed his more compassionate side by stating, cynical people might think this, River's death, is funny, but people who knew him are crying their eyes out. There is a lot of mourning going on around here. You couldn't have found a better person. Even if he was skinny, we would have given him the job. We would have just put a fat suit on him. He just had personality, as did the restaurant's next spokesperson, Ernie Hart, who wouldn't last long either, although
I wonder why.
for a slightly different reason. In October 2011, Basso moved the restaurant to the land of indulgence, pleasure, and poor short-term choices.
Oh, let's go. So he combines the vice of gambling with the vice of being fat. Crazy combo.
Las Vegas. The new and improved restaurant featured a public
Wait yourself here. Oof.
electronic cattle scale, as well as new signage reading fighting anorexia since 2005,
Yeah, sure
and send
about
hate
that.
mail to, followed by their address.
Send hate mail to Heart Attack Grill. Oh my god, they actually doing that, bro. They're literally spitting on the mouth of the haters.
The new location also led to a brand new slogan.
Remember, the calories you eat in Vegas stay in Vegas.
Bro, he's making like a show out of those fat people.
As well as an instant increase in business.
We've both doubled in terms of money, in terms of square footage.
However, the craziest change was without a doubt their menu.
Look at that shit. Quadruple Bypass Burger. You eat this, bro. This will make you sick. How can you finish this in the first place? What the fuck? This you can share with your whole family and it will be still too much.
Despite their quadruple bypass already holding the record for the highest calorie burger, the Heart Attack Grill then doubled their invention, creating the octuple bypass burger.
Oh, this is literally what Tom would eat in Tom and Jerry.
Which featured 8 patties, 40
You need to be cartoonish to manage to eat this
pieces
shit.
of bacon, and 19,000
The question is, this looks nice, but I imagine it's disgusting. You cannot finish it. How the fuck are you gonna finish it? How are you gonna eat it in the first place?
900
20,000 calories. Bro, how fat can you be to eat this in one sitting, bro? They should give you a medal at the end of it. What the fuck?
calories. At around the same point in time, the Heart Attack Grill updated their website to include free video and images for the press, where the
Cigarettes, they got out these cigarettes, nice. Drinking, let's go.
motivation for the octuple bypass burger became pretty obvious.
Nice.
They were trying to generate media
Oh.
attention,
my
and this
God,
is exactly
what am I looking at? What the fuck is this? This is just disgusting.
what they got.
Hey, but if you get it for free, that would be crazy.
The new burger led to over 100 million views worth.
I ate, bro. Matt Stoney. Did he manage to eat it though? And this guy who was very fat. This is the training art for him. Heart Attack with hungry fat chick. Mukbang. I wonder why he became so fat though. I wonder, really. Bro, this guy, he looks at this shit. Is this even good? That's the question. I feel like it's disgusting after a bit. There's a problem with burgers. You gotta eat them fast. And this is counterintuitive because it's so big that you won't be able to eat it fast enough.
Exposure on YouTube as different content creators visited the restaurant to see if they could eat it.
Ugh.
Those who could, such as Matt Stoney, were given a ride out of the restaurant in a novelty wheel.
If you finish the biggest meal, a nurse will push you to your car in a wheelchair. Nice. They're making a show out of you.
Wheelchair, although there were others who were forced to leave in an ambulance.
A customer at the Heart Attack Grill was rushed to the hospital.
20,000 kilocalories, bro. Your heart is gonna hate you after that. Holy shit, I'm just thinking about it. And also, your stomach is gonna be like, what the fuck are you eating, man? This is like, if it's delicious, yeah. But I heard the reviews of this. This is not good.
After eating a sandwich called the...
And I am a person that doesn't like I don't care about whatever, you know, but still.
Was rushed to the hospital after eating a sandwich called the Triple Bypass Burger.
In February 2012, an article was published.
Only the triple bypass burger, bro. Only the triple bypass. It's not even the quadruple one, man. Man has heart attack while eating at the Heart Attack Grill. It's like saying water is wet. Okay. You went there, you knew what you were asking for, and you asked for the 6,000 calories burger, bro. 6,000 calories. You took the chance. I mean, hey, it's like, you know, taking poison and saying, oh my god, this makes me sick.
Titled, Man Has Heart Attack While Eating at the Heart Attack Grill, which is followed by another article only 2 months later reading, Heart Attack Grill lives up to its name again this week when a woman collapsed in their Las Vegas restaurant. This marks the second person to fall victim to their horrifically caloric food in less than a year.
Bro, they making this title sound like they made you come to the restaurant and eat that shit. No, they didn't. You did it to yourself.
With the Heart Attack Grill responding in the most brand appropriate way, by bragging about it on their website. 2 ambulance departures in less than 60 days left an indelible mark on the Heart Attack Grill's public image. Dr. John delivered a clear message to the media that such tragedies shall inevitably continue due to having clientele which he refers to as being the avant-garde of nutritional risk takers.
Avant-garde of nutritional risk takers. Fancy way of saying fat fuckers.
Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I enjoy that? Absolutely.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. He likes it.
Although this is still nothing compared to what would happen 1 year later. The Heart Attack Grill had a new unofficial spokesperson named John Ellerman, who was recognized as the restaurant's most loyal customer. He never missed a day, even on Christmas.
Holy shit, this guy... He never missed a day even on Christmas. Bro, are you normal? It's called the Heart Attack Grill. Obviously this will kill you.
Basso said. People just loved him. He connected with people in a real way, although all of this changed on the 11th of February 2013. After chowing down on his daily feed at the grill, John Ellerman suffered a heart attack and died while waiting for
what did you expect?
The bus at the front of the store. This led to Basso's craziest PR stunt to date.
They'll say it's grotesque. They'll say, how can you keep the man's cremation here?
With Basso keeping the cremation inside the restaurant as he wants you to know his food kills so that maybe you'll stop eating junk.
Bro, he's trying everything in the book to make you not go at this fucking burger place and people keep going. This is crazy.
This man is willing to sacrifice his reputation and make...
No, this is literally, he's trying literally to fuck his business. And people are saying, this is awesome. This is awesome. Keep going. Like, this is crazy. What is going on?
Maybe even his humanity to try and make the world a healthier place. I respect him for it. Basso believes the restaurant helps customers to reflect on their own choices, having stated anybody who's over 350 pounds gets on that.
Oh, he's making a fucking... He's like at the circus. And those people are the weirdos. And they have no self-reflection at all.
Scale. We applaud them like the big sumo wrestler they are, treat them like a champ, make them feel good for that moment, give them free food all the...
Wow. The thing is, the people that go there, they must be stupid as fuck. Cause I would feel ashamed to be in that weight and being applauded by people by being so fat.
They want. But these people go home at night and they ponder that and say,
I don't think they ponder because they keep coming back for some reason.
yeah, wow, why did I just get free food and have the whole restaurant applauding for me? Because I'm a freak.
I mean, cause you are a freak for sure.
Plain and simple.
I don't think most of them have the capacity of self-retrospection because they would have stopped.
Before adding, I'm running an obesity intervention and I think it works. I really do. Everybody should check out our Facebook and see a lot of people say, hey Dr. John, I've lost 82 pounds since the last time I was in. It's the X factor, something that snapped in that person that said, wow, I'm gonna make a change in my...
I mean, some people might do so, yeah. The people that are smart enough, they realize, okay, being fat is no bueno. I mean, I'm literally being made fun of. 82 pounds, I don't know how much that is, 20 kilos, I guess.
My life,
fine.
and they did, and that's fabulous. With this sentiment also showing up in the YouTube comments. The Heart Attack Grill restaurant has motivated me to take care of myself, stick to my diet.
I just imagine this guy going in there and they making a fucking circus out of you. You got them freak show. And then you realize, you know what? It's not worth it, man. That's a worth it.
Namesake Restaurant actually sends a very positive message. If you don't take care of yourself today, you might find yourself eating a free meal at my restaurant in the not so distant future, because everyone over 350 pounds eats for free, and therefore Basso believes the restaurant is an overall positive.
I can't believe that with this business model, he's actually making money. That's really crazy. This guy just goes to show.
Believer that when people hear my message, the net health benefit to society is incredibly good.
However, you won't be surprised to hear that not everybody agrees.
He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
He isn't. He's just giving them an option and they taking it. Let's be honest here.
This being echoed by the legendary Anthony Bourdain, who stated, there is a restaurant in Vegas, I think it's called the Heart Attack Grill, where if you're over 350 pounds you eat for free. I think that should be pretty much a war crime.
What do you mean? Why? Why would that be a war crime? Why? It's America, the land of freedom. You can do whatever you want. You can be as fat as you want. And here in the Heart Attack Grill you even get rewarded for it. Now, if you keep doing that, obviously you're gonna have a heart attack. I mean, it's called Heart Attack Grill for a reason, right? But is it on them or is that on you?
On top of this, a former waitress went public.
Take some accountability. That's the point I'm trying to make.
They're talking about her terrible time working at the restaurant, explaining that after a man passed out mid-meal, a manager made me take out my cell phone to record a video of the whole thing so they could send it to the media.
I mean, that's the whole appeal of the restaurant. We just discussed about this 5 minutes ago on the video. They are obviously encouraging this in a, ironic way.
It was on a Friday afternoon, and he hoped it would make the news so they could have a busy weekend. On the opposite end of the spectrum, a different waitress stated this.
I've been here 11 years. I enjoy this way too much.
So the experience clearly depends on which person you ask.
Exactly.
In a different instance, the PCRM sent a letter to Basso asking him to declare moral bankruptcy and close the Heart Attack.
Moral bankruptcy, yeah, sure. You virtue signaler. Okay, good for you, man. Good for you, man. I hope your post got 1,000 views so you can pay your bill for this week. Okay, go fuck off, man.
Attack Grill. However, given the restaurant earned $5.5 million in revenue last year, it seems obvious that Dr. John Basso and the Heart Attack Grill won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Very smart man, a honest man, and that doesn't stop people from eating at his restaurant, which obviously, first of all, the food is not the greatest, but the marketing is amazing. This is an anti-marketing that worked at its... Hey, it worked in his favor. At the end of it all, he's making money. He's killing us. He's killing fat people that, eventually would have died anyway. So, yeah. Crazy that people go for this. I mean, it just shows the gluttony of humankind. This is a restaurant that promotes it, and people are going for it regardless. It is what it is. That's how it goes. That's how shit.